you joking? I've lost 3 games in a row now.
Dude, you think that's bad? I lost to Jill with no running backs.
Want to get away? Now you can. Go anywhere Southwest Airlines flies within California for just $39 when you purchase by April 8th.
You are now free to move about the country.
What is up, world? You should definitely already know who it is. It's your boy Rad Dog from the Mars Bolt Ups here with the Skip Scramble Week 8 recap video. And you know, half of the season's in the books already. It's pretty crazy. A little bit more actually, because there's 13 games in the regular season, and seeing things start to shape up a little bit here. Had some good competitive games once again. There's no easy wins this year. No team you're going into just like I can get this win. We saw a lot of upsets this week. First, I want to talk about our Four Local Presents Big Dog matchup of the week between Doug and Eric. And this is just brutal, man. Eric lost by 2 points. This is after coming off losing by exactly 1 point last week. Man, I feel bad for the guy. He's hurting right now. He's still actually sitting pretty good at 5th place with 4-3, but he's thinking like he could be that 6-1, if he was a little luckier, but that's just the way it goes. That leaves Doug as the solo first place 6-1 team. I'm calling 6-1 is pretty safe. Not huge points, not that many points against, but you're not going to see him slip, really. You'd have to go on a tremendous losing streak. It can happen. Anything can happen, but, we'll keep an eye on that. From there, we got some 5-2 teams. Matt beat Kirill. Matt's team's kind of just stomping right now. He had that Cobb-Montgomery combo this week that was just brutal for Kirill. He's 5-2. I think he's, kind of a step above the other 5-2 teams, though. The other 5-2 teams, Sam lost to EJ. Jill just keeps rolling with wins. She beat Derek. And that, everyone expected Derek, that was going to be a turnaround game for him. Jill had no running back. She's playing backups. Her 2 Chicago receivers put up a combined 6 points, and still she eked out a win. So that's just crazy. And then, Sakis mentioned Sam, and then from there we got a bunch of 4-3 teams, 3-4. This is going to start to get muddled, as like I said, anything can happen. There's going to be a lot of shuffling here. So from there, let's see. Garrett had a kind of a must-win against Jesse. That kind of brings both teams down to 4-3. That's the kind of game people like to see. People, shuffling in so that they can climb the ladder. So we'll see what happens from there. On the flip side, Chris dealt a brutal loss to me. I'm pretty bummed out. This is my first time being under 500 in Skip Scramble ever, and it's kind of rough. But, I'm staying positive. Looking forward to next week, bring it back to 500, keep climbing. So we'll see what happens. So, as you might have seen, we have a new sponsor, Southwest Airlines, and just got to mention that, the Derek Jill game is definitely our first official want to get away game. Derek, now looking forward to next week, is going up against Austin, and that's going to be your kind of battle for last place, I think. We're going to see a lot of teams kind of slip down, and they're just fighting to not be last place to get that Sacco Bowl punishment. So we'll see what happens. Looking forward. Next week, I got Doug. That's going to be a good game. Me against Doug. I'm hoping to, take my position at the bottom and bring him down from the top. So we'll see what happens. Tane versus Garrett. That's going to be huge. Garrett, has really turned his team around from the beginning. It's going to be 2 big dogs kind of matching up. We'll see what happens after this matchup. They could potentially be both 5-3, which is crazy to think about based on what we saw at the beginning of the season. Sam against Shannon. Shannon, this is a must-win game. All these 3-4 teams must win. But, Sam's team's tough. We'll see how it holds up. From there, we got Bad Girl Army Chris against Jesse. This is going to be huge. Chris needs to make a statement. He's also one of those 3-4 teams. Jesse, on the other hand, went up big. He slipped last week. He might keep slipping. We'll see what happens. So I got my eyes on those matchups. They're going to be good. So anyway, hit me in the comments what you're going to be for Halloween. A couple years ago, I was Rivers. I might bring that back. I don't know. Not saying anything for sure, but going to keep it a surprise. But yeah, hit me up in the comments what you think. Looking forward to week 8. I'll catch y'all there. Ooh.